Hi, this is Gary Rosenzweig for the GameScene podcast. Today, let's take a look at WordSpy, one of my favorite Shockwave games at GameScene.com. Now, WordSpy has an unusual introduction. Let's go take a look at it. So we try to go with like a James Bond opening titles type of thing with a little original piece of music and some cool graphics, trying to create a mood here. Now, the game itself is a word game. You come up with this arrangement of words in these little cells, and you have to make words with connected cells. So, for instance, you could click on SEA here to make C, but you're going to get more points for longer words. So SEAL is going to do better. So click on the first letter and you get a little footprint and it's blinking, and then you get the footprints go in the correct direction and they have lines that tie them together there. And then when you finish a word, you double click on it and it goes over here and you get your little score added up here. So as we go ahead and look for some more words, and we get little multipliers for like hard letters like F and K are times 2, Z is times 3, W is times 2, so you'll get a little bit more. If I do way right here, you see the score adds up. It's not just 4 squared for seal, but it's 3 squared for the 3 letters in way times 2 because it was a times 2 multiplier on W. So you can get all sorts of different score combinations. Now, part of the strategy is to try to create words from things that might not be there. For instance, ZO, think if we can get another O, then we can do zoo or ZOOM. So we may try to actually eliminate letters that are nearby to try to get that. So we can do that. We see if we get another O there. No, we didn't. We can go ahead and try to keep eliminating letters nearby and see if we are lucky enough to get the O there or form a really long word, because a really long word is going to get you a lot of points. And the goal here is displayed. You have to get 100 points to go to the next level. So we have 86 right now. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the goal. So we've beaten the goal. We've got 122 points now. And as we run out of time, we're going to lose the letters on this board. But we'll be able to go on to next level, which will have a higher goal, 300 in this point. And we'll have to go ahead and see if we can make words long enough to add up to that. You can also see there's some additive things here. This H is plus 10 to get 10 extra points. But the neat thing is that that'll go away after you play a set of letters. So it's only available right now at this moment. So you can see that plus 10 went away and it went over to this H, actually another H. And we'll actually use that one and it'll add the plus 10 multiplier there. So there's a bit of a strategy to where the letters are. There's also a lot, of course, knowing words, knowing Scrabble type words, and being able to use them in the game. And it's kind of addictive because you always feel you could have done a little bit better than you did the last time. This game was made in Shockwave, using a lot of text sort of code. Also notice the little dots on the outside here are giving you a sort of a time indicator. I have a little dictionary inside of the lingo inside of Shockwave to run this, so the words are actually there available. It doesn't have to contact them over the internet. And this is actually a pretty complex bitmap here that's behind everything that was created in Fireworks to create this kind of grid of cells here. And the game took probably a few weeks to build initially, and then a few more weeks to basically really test and get everything right. A lot of thought went into just making the gameplay just right and exactly what the scoring mechanism should be and how the letters should connect and things like that. So this has been a look at Word Spy. You can find it at GameScene.com. It's there available to play for free on Macs or PCs in any browser with Shockwave. Thanks.